Hi, I'm Chuck, KK6USY. Welcome to Ham Radio Ventures. Today, I'm going to show you the little antenna I built. I'm in Reno right now for Street Vibrations. So I'm up here really to ride, but I always bring a radio with me, just because. You never know. But if you look, and I'll show you later in the video also, but how close people are here, it's hard to put up a really good antenna. All right. So what I did is I just did a quarter wave vertical for 20, and it worked great. All right, let me show you what I've done. All right, here's what I brought for my trip this time. I'm on a motorcycle trip, but I brought the 705. I wanted to run 50 watts through it, and I have this buffer. And I set everything up at home, and it worked great. I brought a battery for the radio. Actually, this is the battery for the Sedenco battery for the Micro PA50. But at home, I actually set it up. This also needs power, and I set this up at home on my power supply on my desk. Forgot to bring a battery for that, and I don't have the stuff with me that really. I could probably get it fixed, but I'm here to motorcycle ride more than I am to do radio, but I always bring it. But I want to show you the antenna I built just specifically for this trip. And this is one of those things, like at Coffee and Ham Radios, we love to have people build their own antennas, because that way they have an idea of how most antennas work. So let me take you out back and show you what I made. It was a quarter wave vertical for 20. And let me go take you back there and show you what I did, and I'll tell you why I did it. Now, if you guys look out here, look how close all these motorhomes are. Trailers, motorhomes. All right, so there's mine. There's my trailer. And on my trailer, what I've done for a mast that I've usually put my hex beam or my Moxon up on, I built this little bracket for it, so it sits here. So I've got my mast up, and then if you can see it, I don't know if you can see the orange line there, and it goes down. And what I built this on is one of these deals right here. I carry one of these, especially on my KX2 kit that I take in my backpack all the time. And I've also got a ground radio going back, just pieces of scrap wire. And then my coax just runs down to the front of the motorhome where I showed you that. All right, let me take you inside the trailer and show you what I had to cut off this thing. I cut it for, I think it was 16 feet 5 inches, something like that. And I'll show you what I had to cut off. I knew I was gonna have to cut something off, but I didn't think I was gonna have to cut this much. So let me show you.
Now a word from today's sponsor. Coffee and Ham Radios is a group of 4 hams that want to make your ham radio adventure better. We stream 2 days a week on YouTube, Thursday night at 7 p.m. Central Time and Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Central Time. We also offer 4 antenna kits that are supplied with everything you need to build the antenna correctly. We believe that every ham should build their own antenna at some point in their ham radio adventures. There is nothing like getting a 5.9 report back from a fellow ham on an antenna that you have built. All of our kits start with a high quality winder and are made for portable use. The process is multi-jet fusion, and the winder is done in nylon. Also included in every kit is 100 feet of high quality silicone wire. Our first and most popular antenna is the Apollo. This is a end-fed half-wave, good for 10 to 40 meters. No need to buy extra wire just to get 40 meters. The Apollo is rated for 100 watts SSB and 50 watts digital. Our next antenna is the Mercury. This is a link dipole for 40, 20, and 10, but you can do whatever bands you want, but we give you the measurements for those bands. Then we have the Aries. This is an end-fed random wire antenna that needs a tuner. With a choke at the winder, you should be able to tune most of the ham bands. The advantage of this antenna is that it can be made shorter for those times when space isn't the best. Now last but really not least is our Poseidon. This is a multi-band vertical that also requires a tuner. We took a lot of flack about the toroid we use because we use something that most bands can be tuned with your internal tuner on your radio. Come to find out, the toroid we use is actually more efficient than the usual toroid most use for this antenna. After bidding all of our kits, there shouldn't be any hesitation in wrapping a toroid, which is what stops most from building their own antennas. If you have any problems, you can join the Toads Discord. If you post a picture of your build, we will be able to help you get it right. We also have videos that you can watch showing each of the antennas being built. Post in Cartena or Coffee and Ham Radios and Toads. If any of our kits are out of stock, make sure to check back the next day. We are good at adding kits when needed. Links for all this will be in the description of this video. Thank you.
Now, I had one more piece here I missed. These are all the cuts I made. I think these first ones, I knew I was really long to start with, the best I could tell. And that was using the SWR tester on the 705. It works pretty good if you're close, but it's kind of hard compared to a analyzer to tell you if you're too long or too short. I was guessing I was too long. So I cut these first couple pieces, and then all this. This is probably, let's see here. I'd say at least 2 feet off. And I'm still just a hair long. Now I'm probably going to leave it long like it is right now, because in different places you may have to retune a little bit. And what's so nice about this antenna, I only have one band, it's for 20 only. But what's so nice is it doesn't take up any space. Hardly anybody even knows it's there. My next door neighbors asked me about it. They already knew I was into ham, so they figured that's what it was. If you guys are accustomed to building your own stuff, you know how easy it is to build stuff like this. If you're not building your own antennas, you should at least build one antenna, maybe 2. Check out our kits from coffeeandhamradios.com. They're easy. You can probably do it cheaper, but you probably can't do it better. Our winder's really, really nice, and nobody really offers a winder probably as durable as the one we do. But the thing is, we track down all the parts for you. We give you all the instructions for it. So, and if you need help, join our Toads Discord. If you join the Toads Discord, send us some quality pictures of what you've built. We can probably help you with if you have a problem. I'm Chuck, KK6USY for Ham Radio Adventures. Thank you for joining me today. I know your time's valuable. 73 all, and hope to catch you guys on the airwaves, maybe for my 5 watts. Oh, my first contact, 5 watts, because I didn't get the amp working, to Southern California. The guy said I wasn't super strong. He goes, but I sounded strong. Kind of a weird distance really for 20 though for me. But anyhow, make sure you hit the like, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, hit the bell, hit all. That way you get all my future videos. 73 all.